should be here by now. Should have brought a jacket. Ah, yes. This is them. Walking over. Good evening. Could you please give me the password before we talk anymore? Thank you. Okay, well, I'm very, very happy for you that you've been able to finally get into the Secret Sleep Club. We are a very, very exclusive establishment aimed at delivering the highest quality sleep. Now, as you're a new member, you'll need to be assessed by the doctor. Oh yes, a full examination. Then you will enter our secret trigger lab, where you will enjoy a selection of the most tingly triggers to meet all your sleep needs. So, the doctor is preparing for you, okay? And I will personally be seeing you a little bit later after your examination for the triggers, okay? You ready to go inside? Good. Then let's do this. Yep, you can send them in now. Thanks. Hi, come on in. Don't be frightened. Alright, come and stand here. Thank you. Well, hello. Welcome to the Secret Sleep Club. I hope that Lillian wasn't up to her old tricks and hasn't sort of, scared you off. She is quite intense, she is, but we love her. So anyway, my name is Dr. Lucy, and it's very, very important for us that new members have a medical assessment, and that's because when we're talking about sleep and relaxation, it's very important to make sure that there's nothing else going on. For example, if you're experiencing muscle pain, that can stop you from fully relaxing, or there's an issue with your eyesight, something like that. So we're going to do a full assessment today. Nothing invasive or scary, just a nice, relaxing examination. Okay? Perfect. Well, I'm sure I'll be able to put your mind at rest about anything that's troubling you, and then the lovely Lillian will be back and she'll take you into another room, and I like to call it kind of like trigger corner. It's very nice being able to be in a room where you're surrounded by lots of lovely things that can make you all tingly and want to fall asleep. So she may be a bit intense, but it's a nice experience, trust me. And she warms up a little bit. Yeah, she's a bit kind of secret society standoffish, but you'll win her over, I'm sure. Okay then, well let's begin. So I'm going to start by taking some notes, alright? So let me get my clipboard. Okay, we changed a few things around in here, so let me just pop those to one side. for later. Good. Grab my pen. Okie dokie. So, before we begin, just so that we have to do a sort of check within each zone, just because we have had a few people try to sneak in here. So, could you please give me the password before we begin? Great, thank you. Okay then, let's take these off. So I'm gonna knock on my clipboard. Okay, so could you please tell me your full name, including any middle names? Yes. Is that's why. Okay. Okay. Great. What a great name. And could I have your date of birth, please? We have to reconfirm these details just because, again, a lot of people try and sneak in here. We do get some people coming in who know the password and all of that. We have to change it all the time. It's very frustrating, but it's good to double check the details. Okay, and we don't require any form of contact just because this is top secret, or we like to think it is. So we won't be contacting you by email or phone. Okay, good. Now you have signed up to our what plan? Right, okay. So the gold selection. Perfect. So for that is why you've got this full examination. It's a very thorough process, the gold selection. So it's all about finding out what's working for you, what isn't, and really going that extra mile. So, excellent. And we tailor things like if we end up doing a bit of hypnosis with you and things like that, which you wouldn't get on, say, the bronze selection plan. Okay, lovely. Now, medical history. Do you have a history of any diseases, illnesses that either you have experienced or any members of your family? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I'll note that down. That's fine. Okay, it's good to get a good kind of overview of somebody's previous health and things like that, because if we see anything being kind of triggered more recently, we can look back. But that's fine, there's nothing that kind of worries me on there. Right, are you currently on any medication yourself? Okay. Yep. And how often do you take that? Right. Okay. And how long have you been on that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's not my favourite thing. We have had a couple of members on that. I like to work with quite a natural approach, and that's almost really our whole approach here at the Secret Sleep Club. We really like to try to help anxiety and sleep and all those sort of issues just naturally through relaxation methods. But that's fine if it's been helping you, great, but I'd like to try and do without that eventually. Okay, good. Have you experienced any side effects with that? So some mild headaches. And how long does it take typically for one of those headaches to disappear? Yeah. Okay. Note that down. Now, do you currently wear glasses at all? Okay. Lovely. And have you had any trouble with your vision lately? Yeah. Okay, look straight at me. Okay, we'll take a little look at that. That's no problem. And for work, what do you do? Oh, do you know, I don't know why, but I wasn't getting that vibe from you. No, oh, how interesting. How long have you been doing that? Yeah. Oh, very cool. Okay, so I imagine then quite a bit of screen work. Okay. And then after you've, finished for the day, I imagine scrolling through tablets, through your phone in the evening. Yeah. On your phone or on your tablet device? On your phone. It's quite a small screen. Yeah, because what are phone sizes? They're about, can go up to kind of 6 inches, I think. Yeah. Okay. I would recommend, if anything, viewing things on a bigger screen so you don't have to strain so much, but we can get into all of that. Okay, so let me just check my checklist. We got basic details, medical history, current medication. Do you have any allergies at all? Whether that be to, just general allergies or allergies to medications? Yeah. Okay. Don't worry, we are a nut-free zone. Okay, so that's fine. So, are you okay with latex gloves? Like medical gloves? I'm sure if you've had them kind of used before or whatever, you'll be fine. But I do have a latex-free version if there's an issue. Okay. Right then, so all I need from you is a signature just here, or X there. And if you read just a little bit at the bottom, this is to say that you fully consent to the Secret Sleep Club carrying out a medical examination on you. And if, of course, you're not happy, then we don't have to go ahead. So you just have a little read. Happy? Perfect. Okay, and I'll just sign here as well. And the date. Thank you. Wonderful. Alright then, enough with the paperwork. We can get on with that relaxing examination. Let's place this to one side. And pop these gloves on. Nice fresh pair, of course. Need to order some more of these actually, they're a little bit big. We have another doctor who works here called Brian, and I think these are Brian's ones, but anyway. Oh yes, well, Lillian doesn't really like Brian, she doesn't really acknowledge him, so I'm typically known as the doctor. What can you do? Right, let's get these all unravelled. A little shaky. I always find one finger just gets a little bit stuck there in a glove. That's fine. Okay, so I'm going to have a general examination first. Now, the first thing I would like you to do is, would you mind just stepping behind the screen? You can either put on the gown that we have for you, or I don't know if you've got a vest underneath. Perfect. Okay, then would you just mind doing that? I'll just give you a moment. Okay. So, right. I'm gonna check that. Some good idea. Got some vision tests there. Great. Sorry, what was that? Yeah, that's fine. Just leave them in there. That's no problem. Yeah, I've got some water out here. Okay. All done? Lovely. Come on over. Just before you get here, there are just some fresh water bottles just in the little cooler there. Feel free to help yourself. Better? Perfect. Just pop that down on the table there. Okay then, so I'm going to start with just a general examination. Going to have a little look over, see if there are any abnormalities. If you feel or experience any pain, or you would like me to stop at any point during the examination, you just let me know. Okay? At the Secret Sleep Club, we are here for your needs and only your needs. And if there's anything you're uncomfortable with or you don't like, we can simply just stop. Okay? Right, so let's see. Yes. Okay. Typically, when you have a headache, do you experience pain in this zone, more in the eye zone, or in the kind of jaw and cheek zone? Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna push in just a little bit. How does that feel? Okay. Just here. How does that feel? Okay. Sometimes if we experience pain in these sort of zones here, it can be linked to our sinuses. That can sometimes flare up, especially during the warmer months when hay fever, lots of pollen, things like that. Do you suffer from hay fever? You do? Okay. That may be why. You said you experienced pain in your neck? Okay. I'll have a look at that as well. Yeah. I'm going to press down on your shoulders. Just try and resist. Could you turn around for me, please? Thank you. So I'm just coming into the back of your neck, alright? Now I'm just going to pinch here. Now I just want you to tell me if that feels better or worse. Okay, here. Here. And what about if I come in just here? Here. I'm just going to press down on your shoulders again. Just try and resist. I'm just going to run my thumb down your spine. Just like to close my eyes when I do this. See if there's anything feels out of place. What about the base of your back, just here? Okay. Got a little mole just there. Just check that. Have you always had that? Okay. Just there. Looks fine. Okay, and just hold your arms out to the side for me. Yeah, okay. Pop them down. And could you just hold your arms over your head as well? Yeah, a little bit like that. Okay. Okay, turn back around for me. Okay, right. I'll tell you my assessment, as it were, when we're done. Yeah, just saves a little bit of time. Okay, right. So I think I'm going to have a little listen to your chest and your breathing. Okay. Now, have you had any breathing difficulties at all? Anything that's been bothering you? Yep. Okay. No, we'll definitely have a little listen. Now, I can't hear, funny enough, you as well when I have these in. So all I'm going to ask you to do as soon as I pop these in is I just want you to breathe. See, a bit like that, like breathe in. Okay. Right, so just keep on doing that. Now, could you do the same thing, but a little bit kind of shorter? So you breathe in and then breathe out quite fast. So, able to do that? Great, thank you. Okay, that's fine. Turn back around, please. Okay, as I said, I'll give you the assessment when we're finished. Okay, so the next thing I'd like to do is I'd like to do a few eye tests, as when we're talking about sleep and relaxation, our eyes can be a real area where we can almost kind of forget to take care of and think about, and especially if we're using lots of devices, then our eyes are going to not only become drier, but they're going to be more tense and alert, and they're going to stop you from relaxing as you normally would if you hadn't been looking at a screen. So, I'd like to do some very basic tests with you. I'm going to be testing your peripheral vision and things like that, but I'd like to begin with a very simple Snellen chart. Now, you'll probably be familiar with this from when you visited the opticians. Okay, so let me grab my pen. It's probably best. Okay, so there's a little marker on the floor. Yep, just that little orange cross there. Would you mind just going back and stepping on that? That's perfect. Now what I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to need you to cover one eye at a time. Okay, I'll let you decide. And then what we're going to do is we are going to read from the top to the bottom. Okay? Lovely. Nice and slowly, and when you're ready, if you'd like to please cover your eye. Okay, so starting from the top, please. Do you need me to use my pen, or are you okay? You're okay, Fulric. Lovely. So from the top, when you're ready. Yep, and the next line. Good. And the third line, please. Lovely. And the fourth line. Good. And the fifth line, please. Good. And moving on to line number 6. Lovely. And let's try and move on to line number 7 when you're ready. Good. And let's see if we can get any from line number 8. Okay, and let's stop just there. Okay, so remove your hand. All right, and could we please try it with the other hand covering the other eye? All right, let me just get here. Okay, so when you're ready, in your own time, please cover your eye, and we'll start from the top again. Okay, so line number 1 and line number 2. Moving down to line number 3 and line number 4. Good. Let's move on, please, to line number 5. Sorry, I'll try and keep this as still as possible for you. Good. And moving down to line number 6. And let's move to line number 7 then, as you're speeding through. Good. And can we move down to line number 8? Yeah, can you get this one? Okay, we'll stop there then. Alright, lovely. So, you can come back a bit closer to me, that's fine. Alright, how long out of interest has it been since you had an eye test? Yeah. Okay, quite a while ago. Okay. So, let's do a couple more tests to do with the eyes. Okay, so this is to basically check your peripheral vision. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to focus. It can either be on my nose, it can be right in my eyes, right behind me. Just focus straight ahead, and I'm basically going to be moving my finger, or both, from side to side, and I just want you to say when it goes out of your vision. Okay? Okay, great. Understand? Perfect. Let's start nice and easy. Good. Excellent. Good. Very good. Good. Okay, so now we're going to try it with 2 fingers like this, okay? But I only want you to tell me exactly when both go out of your vision, okay? So let's try this. Good. Okay. Good. Very good. You're a quick learner. Good. Good. Let's do a couple more. Lovely. Okay, great. Now I'm just going to, just as your eyes seem quite sensitive, I'm not going to shine a bright light into them as I normally would. I'm just going to have a little look. Okay, yeah. I'm just looking around the rest of your face at the same time. You've got a little bit of swelling just around here. Just puffy eyes from not sleeping. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll just have a little feel. Yeah, I don't think that's anything to worry about. Okay. Right. That's fine. Let me make a couple of notes actually. Move these out the way. Put that there. So let me just write these down. Whilst I'm actually making a couple of notes, would you mind just stepping on the height and weight machine for me? Thank you. You will have to take off your shoes though. Thanks. Just pop yourself on when you're ready. Yeah, that's a good point. So I've got some issues there. Okay, so let's, just pop the button with your foot. Okay, so, and just place that. Yeah, that's it. Okay, the reading of, yeah. Okay, and step off for me. You can leave your shoes on or off, it doesn't matter. Okay, great. Now, I would like to have a little look inside your ears. Okay, so let me get my torch for that. place this just here. Okay, so let's take a look in those ears. Okay, so have you ever cleared out your ears at all? Have you ever used these little cotton things? Okay. Do you typically have any trouble hearing at all? Yep. Okay, okay. No, of course. Okay, let's take a look around the other side here. So, yeah, what I'm seeing. Okay, a little bit of build up, but nothing too unusual. I think a lot of people forget that actually earwax is actually very good for the ear. It actually helps keep the ear nice and clean. It only really needs to be cleared when you start getting troubles with hearing and things like that. But I think they look absolutely fine. Okay, good. Okay, lovely. Well, your hearing seems absolutely fine and your ear canals look normal and healthy. A little bit more of a build up in one ear, but unless they cause you any trouble, I would just leave them as they are. Okay. People can actually cause more trouble kind of digging down there and can actually end up damaging the eardrum, so just be a bit careful with that. Okay then, so we have had a little look at your vision. We've just done the height and weight. We've done a basic skin and muscle examination. Now, do you have any pain anywhere at all? Just in those muscles? Yep. So I think the best thing for me to do is just to finish by taking a little look in your mouth. Okay, oral hygiene is very important in oral health, so we just want to make sure that everything looks great there, and then I'll give you a little bit of a rundown of my thoughts. Okay, so I'll get my torch again and let's take a little look. Could you say "ah" for me? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. I think we can finish there. I'm happy with the assessment. I'm going to listen to your chest, of course, as well. So let's summarize for you, and then you can move on. Okay. So, firstly, the main thing that I'm noticing is a postural issue. So you lean slightly on one side. Now that can be very easily corrected by just wearing a little bit of a lift in one of your shoes. Okay, we can help you with that. Okay, next time you come in, I can always provide you with something. Now the next thing I'm noticing is the eyes. So I would say that the headaches and maybe the just not being able to fully relax and focus is a lot to do with your eyes. So again, next time you come in, we can do a few more tests. I would recommend though going to see your optician and getting it fitted with some glasses for screen use. Okay, now the next thing that I was noticing, we've done your chest, that was the main thing. So got a little bit of a flutter from your breathing. So this can almost be a little bit of a build-up of catarrh. Now if you experience hay fever and some sinus problems, you can also feel those problems in your chest. So when you breathe, it feels a little bit kind of tickly. That's a little bit of catarrh. So what you need to do to almost dissolve it is you can get some cough mixtures. I would recommend a sugar-free one if if you can get your hands on one. But also actually just drinking lots and lots of fluids. So whether it be water or I don't know, your favourite juice, whatever, just keep it nice and lubricated, and the tubes will eventually just disperse that catarrh and you'll be able to breathe a lot smoother. Okay, so I will pass you through, okay, to the little trigger room where you'll be assessed for your relaxation needs, okay, but I'm very happy to sign you off as fit and healthy with just a couple of things to look at. So if we get somebody coming to the sleep clinic who we're a little bit kind of concerned about and needs a little bit extra help, then we would pass them on to someone else we do know who specialises in more kind of detailed things. But for us, you're actually a perfect client, so you'll be perfect here. I'm going to get you to sleep in no time. Okay, so could you just do another signature for me again? Sorry, we had some legal issues, so we need the signatures. So if you could just sign there to say that you're happy with your medical assessment and you're happy to move on to the next stage, and then I'll get you ready for the next room. Okay, so just that. Yep, you can just, there's just a sentence just there you have to read. Okay, lovely. I'll sign again here. Okay, great. I am just going to leave you here for one moment and I'll just go and let them know that you're ready. Okay, but it's been a pleasure meeting you. The next time I'll probably see you is the next time you come and see us. Okay, but the rest of your treatment today will be within the trigger space. Okay. Alright, best of luck with things. Alright, just wait there. Thanks. Well, hello there. It's good to see you again. I got your results from Dr. Lucy and she's let me know that you're all clear to go ahead with the next stage of the process. Now, you may or may not be aware that here at the Secret Sleep Club, once your initial assessment phase is over with, then when you next join us, you'll be put into a relaxing space designed specifically for you. So this is just our little initial bit of testing that we need to do. Okay? Now, I'm sorry if I scared you off with some of the formalities earlier on, but as I'm sure Dr. Lucy has explained to you, we have had some problems with people sneaking in. So now I know that you are who you say you are, I can get on with my trigger treatment plan. Okay, so you'll notice you have a little keypad to the side of you, which is there. So you have a button, a green one, that is if you respond well to a trigger, so you find it nice and soothing and relaxing. And then the red button is if you're not so happy with that trigger. Okay? Now I will be talking to you, relaxing you at the same time. Okay? So let's just see how we get on. Alright. I've got a wonderful selection here, and I'll be doing them either side of you so you get that nice ear to ear experience. So you happy to go ahead? Wonderful. Okay then, so the first trigger that I have is a keyboard. And if you just want to wait until I've done this for just a little bit, and then I will tell you to press either button, okay? Okay, if you'd like to press your trigger response keypad. Okay, so as I mentioned, I've got a selection of the trigger sounds for you, and then we'll test out some trigger words, and I may even test out a little bit of hypnosis with you just to see what I think is going to work best for you. Okay, so I know you must be quite sleepy after your examination, but try to stay focused. Okay, so the next one we have is this tape measure. Okay, if you'd like to please note your response. So the next one that we have is this ruler. This is a copper ruler. what to do now. Right, let's try something. Maybe even something a little more visual. So I'm just going to gently brush this over you. Just feel the softness of the feather. Just gently brushing your face. Just relax. Just relax. Just relax. 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 Relax, 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 relax. Relax, 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 relax. Relax, 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 relax. Relax, 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 relax. Okay. And you know what to do. Now, let's try this one. All your responses are being recorded on our systems. Okay, so it's going to help build that sleep relaxation profile for you. Okay, so the next one we have a bottle of oil. Makes that lovely glugging sound. move on to something different. I think maybe something like this. This is a pack of cotton face pads. You're doing really, really well. What should we try next? I think let's maybe try this. We have a little ornament of a beetle. And let's try the tapping on this. Okay, right, we're getting through these triggers, so now let's try this. I wanted to get a real mix for you, so I've got some gloves here. Let's first try them off. Let's try popping them on. just record your response. Now, I wonder, maybe this. So, here I have a Nintendo Switch little controller. Let's see if those button sounds are nice and satisfying. Okay, record your results. Right, let's try something a little bit gentler. So I have here some of those cotton pads that you heard the crinkling of the bag earlier. And now we're just going to try some visual and also some soothing sounds with them. Okay, so so I've just got a few more for you, alright? And then perhaps we can move on to some different techniques, see what you respond to the most. Okay, so the next one I have is this. which is a little, I suppose you'd call it perhaps like a foil headband or tinsel, and creates this lovely sound. Right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Okay, so let's try this one maybe. So let me pop my hand in this. So this is a pet grooming glove. Good. Right. Few more to go. Okay, so the sound is a little bit louder. We have these little bells. nice little fluffy microphone cover. Fluffy. And we'll do a little bit of brushing with this one. Now, let's try perhaps this one. Okay, so here we have a lovely bow, and it makes some lovely fabric sounds. Sense that you're feeling quite sleepy, which is good. But I do have two more for you. Okay, I think maybe we'll leave the hypnosis for another time, and instead we'll just test out some trigger words in a moment. Okay, so next up we have this wig a comb. So let's just imagine someone is combing your hair, or you're at the hairdresser's. You ready for your final one? Okay. Lucy also was making some notes on anything she noticed. Here she could see a different reaction in your pupils to certain things that she did as well. So we're trying to build the best sleep profile for you as we possibly can. Alright. So the last one is this hot water bottle. It makes this rather satisfying sound. Few more moments. Okay then, record your final response. Thank you. How do you feel? Yeah? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being very sleepy, how do you feel? Okay, good, good. Do you typically find that you respond best to triggers or the sound of people's voices? It's normally a combination. Okay, great, great. Going to fit in here perfectly. So, what I'd like to finish today with is just a selection of words, and I'm just honestly going to have a random selection, and I just want you to give me a little nod when you kind of find one that you find extra tingly and relaxing. Okay, so some will be related to relaxation, like sleep, 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 and some will just be completely random, like telephone, telephone, telephone. Okay? Happy to begin? Good. Okay. Relaxation. Relaxation. I'll repeat them a few times. Relaxation. Relaxation. Soothing. 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 Telephone. 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 Spherical. 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 Good. Good. Water. 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 Okay. Good. Good. Apple. 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 Bedtime. 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 Okay, good, good. Pillows. Pillows. comforting, 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 comforting. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Holiday, 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 holiday. Let's try vacation, 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 vacation. I think we'll just try a few more, as I can see your eyes are just closing, and we want you to obviously be as relaxed as possible and not be keeping you awake when you need to be sleeping. So let's try pajamas, 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 bananas, 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 bananas. Peaceful, 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 peaceful. And lastly, sleepy, 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 sleepy. Good, good. Well, I think I can see how your mind ticks. Definitely, definitely. Can I ask, do you prefer to be in a darker space? Do you prefer to have different things around you? Okay, okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. Well, that is the initial testing over with. Alright, the next time that you come and see us will be for your official first day here, and you'll have your own dedicated room. Alright? You are most welcome. It's a pleasure to have you with us here at the Secret Sleep Club, and we can't wait to see you again. Alright? Now, bear with me. Nick. Sorry. Nick. We all have very, very astute hearing here, so he can hear a whisper. Nick, we have another client ready to be escorted out, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you. Well, it's been such a joy. Do you have any questions before you leave? You will be contacted. Don't worry, we have our ways. Okay. And remember, the number one rule of the Secret Sleep Club is that it stays a secret, okay? No problem. Please go home, sleep, and we'll be in touch. Bye-bye then. Bye. Thanks, Nick, thanks. Okay, wonderful. Right, well, I better get tidied up and get ready to meet another new client. Perfect. I might just have a little sleep. Yeah, a little sleep. I'll just sleep on this table. This is quite nice. I'm not allowed my own sleep space, so I'll just sleep on